I want to talk a little bit about Brad Marchand since you just mentioned him there, Adam. But obviously, earlier in the game, we saw kind of a almost a replica of what ended up being the game winner with that shorthanded goal with a nice feed from Lundell. So Marchand now ninth career goal in the Stanley Cup final, most of any active player. He ties Bobby Hull with 62 playoff goals. That's 29th all time. And what was even crazier is someone posted this online. June 6, 2021, Brad Marchand scores a shorthanded goal in the Stanley Cup final. Or sorry, 2011. And then June 6, 2025, however many years later, what is that, 14 years later, and we're seeing it again. First of all, testament to his ability to adapt and be impactful no matter what age he is in this game. But this is kind of an example of when that experience steps up. I mean, Corey Perry's 40 years old. He gets the game-winning goal. Avery, when you see these kinds of guys having impacts on the game, changing the game, what do you kind of have to, say that they're doing so well, because it's not easy in this league to be able to do what they've done.
No, not all. And for Corey Perry, he's someone who's adapted from a guy who was
Yeah.
a former MVP, former scoring champ, who's now accepted this role as a third and fourth line guy. He goes to the net hard. He doesn't complain about it. He's been a guy who's done everything that's been asked of him and asked from Chris Knobloch. And again, you mentioned right there, he's 40 years old, oldest guy right now on this Oilers team, and still finding ways to stay relevant on a roster in this league. So it's incredible to see what he's doing, and I'm not surprised to see him having a factor in that game tying goal.